that everyone can see how much has been raised on that platform also.
Thank you. Zonkelezo, those are the ones you are aware of.
Those are the ones I'm aware of, and those are the ones I'm responsible for, and those are the ones I will make sure not cent will be diverted. Every cent will be sent ekhaya, and the cost for sending that money will be on me. We will not remove the only cost. It costs abakhona you keep imali online platform to the bank account. The cost to send imali ekhaya, I will take care of it, and every cent will be for debt clearance.
Thank you very much for clarifying that, Chafeta. Right, Manaswone Lapana, Manaswone. Angifuna ukweqa nxa usule nxa kukhona ukugijimela esizayenza masinya Chafeta. All right.
No, I'm available. Imbuzo yonke ngizoyiphendula.
Mana I think ngiqeka kakhulu laphana okay. Hey, bese sigijimela kakhulu angithi. Right. Okay. Bese singaphi laphana bese singaphi laphana ama-question laphana. No, okay. Abaholi lutho kanti. Mina ngicela ukwazi ukuthi izikhulu zethu. Please, how can one buy shares? Okay, Liana Sibalile. Awuthi uthi all right. Le Sibalile inde ethi kona not happy with chairman or Dalwa while those people have you seen that one? Do you want us to go on about it?
Yes, let's read. Mana ngubale ngibele nguphendule nxa ngikhona ukuphendula. Uthi yena not happy if uthi ama chairman awabhadalwa while those people besayina ama players ama contract ashisiwe alibongi kulobungozi lapho ukuthi kudala icorruption ukuthi kuzoba lokudizana ukuthi ifuna usayina ngemali engaka khona izoshiya imali engikukhulumayo it's a fact ukuthi abantu abaku executive committee Highlanders, as far as I know, they are not paid to be on those leadership positions. That's the first thing. Point ukusayina ama players, as far as I know, the players are signed through ama agent. So imali yankhona also imali that is reported on the AGM, because imali esayino player, it's a cost to the club which must be put on the financials of the club. So izimali ezikhulunywa, and eqinisweni ukuthi ama players mayethengiswa nxa ithengiswa iplayer kulamanye ama clubs azabe wafuna. So I don't think ukuthi imali eyimfihlo, because ama clubs azabe compete in terms of buying ama players. Dikho engikwaziyo.
Okay, right, besiyeqile laphana evela kujakala kompofo laphana uthi where are the players? Izibale lama question nxa ufuna but where are the players who played for the club? Sike sayibamba ikazande laphana that were sold to other clubs. Also, was it they have done for the clubs as they thank you back to the club? Also, can the club be sold to members? I think in General ama-shares laphana.
Okay, I think ngizophendula i-first part liyan. I-club, okay, i-club is not for sale. Ngoba i-Highlanders ayilamnikazi, so angikwazi ngibona ungayithengisa i-Highlanders.
Yeah.
But in terms of ama former players, ngithanda ukubonga kakhulu ama former players. There are so many former players, for example, asathengiswayo uwe owed imali, i-club yayiwakoloda imali, and those players have actually cancelled those debt. Ngabalisa Gilbert Banda, some of them, ngabalisa Unyoni and other players. So now my players amaningi who have done that. And then on top of that, njengakhuluma ekuqaliseni lapha ukuthi silabo Alexander Maseko and other players esikhuluma nayo ukuthi besisupport in this initiative. I think the players are really doing fun. But engifisa ukuthi ngikutsho isifiso sami ukuthi the players i-club ewakoloda imali, let's raise money and pay though isikweleti lesiyana. Maybe i-player nxa ingathi ikolodwa 10,000 for example, and then i-player usithi hayi okay ngcono linginike mina u-8,000 licancele u-2,000. This is my wish, not ukuthi sithi wonke ama-players asikoloda imali kawacancele izikweletu zawo. Mina isiso sami ukuthi let's raise money, every person who's owed simbhadale, but whilst we are going to pay, we are going to negotiate ukuthi ndoda sekukolodwa i-10,000 kunganjani ukuthi usikhiphele wena i-2,000 ovumayo siyabonga esikhiphele i-2,000, but each and every person who's owed imali kasizameni ukuthi sibhadale isikoloto lesi.
Okay, right, Manasibone. Ulokuzeni umpofu uthe that has not been answered. Okay, okay. Manasibone liyana ethe mabhoso amahle angiphikisani nemibono yenu yonke eliphakamisayo mihle, kodwa kudingeka ukuthi sibe lezi ndlela zokwenza imali ngaphandle kokuchaya izimali kuphela. Sidinga ama-projects noma azobe mancane kodwa angaphathisa. As we mentioned lapha sakhuluma into eziningi. That's very true. What do you think of that?
This is a very good point. Njengoba nchilo nxa singayireza le imali nxa singayireza singaba ngo-1,000 sikhipha ama-500. Imali esebe siyirezile izabhadala isikwelede kusale ne-change, and from this change siya phambili and sithi never again should we have isikwelede. So that money must then be used. For example, ingancedisa eground ukuthi ilungise laphana i-clubhouse ukuze imali i-clubhouse lana ithi bring income to the club. For example, also i-change ezasala siyakhona ukufaka i-jura hall e-clubhouse. Singafaka i-jura hall e-clubhouse, then ama-company can then advertise on our jura hall. That is an income that we can also make there.
You know, in the last 5 years, I used to play football in the UK, you know, with other Zimbabwean teams. And we met a lot of teams from, you know, Zimbabweans in the UK. You know, I have seen people selling Highlanders t-shirts. And with big money. When I'm talking about something like 15 pounds, it's a lot of money in the UK. You know. And I'm not reporting, I'm not afraid. I talk my talk anyway. But do you have any knowledge of these t-shirts being sold in the diaspora, or it's just people who go and buy it to the seller, then they wear the Highlanders?
What I know is in the UK, for example, there is a chapter there.
Yeah,
I think the chapter members, because the original replica only comes from the club. Ngaphandle labo nxa bezenzele okwabo ukuthi kuthengiswe eceleni. But the replicas, for example, South Africa, siyakhona ukuthi what we were doing in South Africa was, we would say ofuna ukuthenga iskipper ekhaya. We meet those people, besinike imali. Then whenever we've got a member who's going to Zimbabwe, he can go and buy for them. And then ebesebuya nayo. So in the UK, I'm not sure the situation in Ancona, but like we've said, there are many people abathengiswa into the club. And personally, if the club can try to talk to all those people, with whoever is selling is into the club, can there be a portion for a club? But also, kudinga ukuthi club leadership ikhulume nabantu labana, then kube lokuzwisisana okuhamba khona pha.
I'm telling you, if you bring something like 1,000 t-shirts in the UK for Highlanders Football Club, I'm telling you this, take it from me. By the end of the week, I will pay you. But I mean, I'm just telling you, by the end of the week,
ngiyabhala phansi ama-ideas lokunye engakhona ukuphendula embuzweni yabantu ngiyabhala phansi. All I can do is I can refer that to the CEO, because there's a CEO who's running the club, and then it will be up to the CEO to take those initiatives, because they are good points.
Nasi andiyabona ekade sikukhuluma nasi futhi uthi kunzima kanganani ukulokuza amajesi lamanye ama-merchandise ukuthi athengiswe e-diaspora khona konke sikukhulumayo. To put that as a very important opposite. Then we have got good news here. If 500 is ifakiwe ku-account.
Siyabonga kakhulu Golide, and what I can assure you is that 500 is going to clear some debt. No cent will be diverted.
Right. Ukhona omunye obhalela phana wathi mina ama-against what ngiyathi said about people who sell bozo t-shirts kumele bengavunyelwa. That's all.
Okay, yeah, uBernard Ngano. I understand. I understand this into ayikhulumayo. You know, in a country where imithetho yama bathi kuyini lokho yama like Highlanders, it's a brand name. In a country where it's easy to use those laws, kuba lula. But now, if you find yourself in a situation whereby you cannot use those laws against those people, I think you need to innovate.
Yeah.
Because you need to innovate and say, okay, ayingeke ngibathathe abantu laba mbabophe peace. So what can I do? So I'm just saying, mina, instead of Highlanders completely losing abantu bethengisa, there can be ways i-club enganegotiate nalaba abantu so that for every sale kube ne-portion, because nxa umuntu engathengisa nge-100 i-club ithole let's say 10 rand, then omunye ethengisa 100 rand i-club ingatholi nothing, ikupho okungcono.
Oh, that's a good question.
So it's very difficult to ukuthi abantu labana i-club ibe against bona ngoba ama-arresting powers abanzima. So we need to find a way to work with those people.
Okay. Right, guys, for those who want to join in, for those who want to come in and ask Umfana Ronyati ama questions, you are welcome to join in. Just say it, then I'll send you the link on your messenger so that you know what we can have our questions. Because me, I don't want to lie to you. I might ask ezinye izinto sale zingabuzwanga abanye abantu bese besithi hayi Philip, you know what, your interview was very poor. So ngicela come in, we discuss about our football team. Let's move our Highlanders. Let's move this channel. Sorry, this may have been covered. How much does Boso owe, and how did it get into this debt? Say this debt is cleared. What is the future of the Boso leadership going forward? Yes, Ubenyeko, he has got a right to know about this. Let me.
Okay,
yeah, go on. Continue while I want to add to Steve Lapa.
Okay, Steve, thanks for your question, Yako. As I think I've answered that, as per the 2020 AGM financial report, Highlanders owes about 700 to 800,000 Zimbabwean dollars. And I've explained it it's a legacy debt which starts long back, and it was worse when there was a change from Zim dollar to US dollar. So basically, debt delay was when this economic situation in Zimbabwe started to ukuba nzima. The sponsorship that the club was getting and the gate takings that the club was getting was not enough to cover the day-to-day in management of the club. This is how the debt has been coming. But I'm glad for the past 2 years, the debt has not been increasing. The club has been trying their best to what I can say, to eat what they catch. So now that's why with this, Uguti club has been trying to make sure that they don't increase the debt. I then found it fit Uguti Unite Highlanders Football Club supporters all over the world to say, guys, let's meet together, let's clear this debt. And we might even remain with money which the club will then use for other income generating projects. And there are many views that have come in on ways that the club can actually try to manage their day-to-day financials. So Nyazbala Pans, and I will send them also to the CEO. And when I was speaking to the club about my initiative, I was very clear, Uguti, I know there will be a question ukuthi why kumele sithathe imali siyevala i-debt kusasa kube lenye i-debt. So this is a very key question which I say to the club ukuthi I am willing to work with the people to clear this debt, but I'm not willing to answer questions tomorrow ukuthi why we're in debt again. So, but I was glad. The reason why I had to do this was because I've seen in the past 2 years or so, the club has not been increasing the debt. So we are moving in the right direction together with the executive of the club.
Okay. Right, Steve, check your messenger. I've sent you the link to come in here. StreamYard, follow the AMA instructions on allow, then come in, join. Those who want to come in, join us, guys. Type in add, then I'll add you. And then around 6:10, I'll be talking to another guy in South Africa called Begezela Nkomo, or Shabela Ingometi Begezela. So after Unyatin Zabi, Steve, check your messenger. Ungene. Steve is another journalist. He's based in the UK. These are the guys. It's nice to travel. To Zim. Simu 10 and say, let's go and watch Highlanders. They're playing Rhinos at Copperfield Stadium. It's nice. City, no, we want to pay in US dollars. We want to put the money in the club. But if you treat us like second-class citizens, we won't do that. We don't want to be treated with the favor. But you know what? We've got guys. We are coming to Bulawayo. Can you organize us about 10 tickets? We are coming to watch Highlanders versus Dynamos at Papa Fields or in Harare. In Malisilai. But then if we are treated like, sometimes, it's nice. What is it? Stama guest day to Abuya, you guys, they'll be paying us about $25. At 10, how do you feel, you guys, as an opposition? And it's nice, imagine they need a clapping.
Yeah, that is true. I think what is critical, which I said in the beginning, in each and every family, you always find in each and every family, you always have that child who always give trouble to. Fortunately, in a family where there are 10 children, if one child is always stealing from the neighbors, that whole family become known as a family of thieves. While at least we have got 9 children who are good there. So I accept and I apologize ukuthi kuyenzeka ukuthi within us Highlanders kube nabantu abajikele ground kube nabantu abathithisa abanye abantu, but that does not define who Highlanders is. I would like to make it clear ukuthi these things ziyenzeka, and I apologize. And as a club, we continue speaking ukuthi kube lokubambana, kube nepeace. As a club, the club is investing on ama marshals to teach our fans about importance of understanding ukuthi in a match, in a football match, uma udlala ibhola lenyawo, uma udlala ibhola lenguqu, uyakhona ukunqoba, uyakhona ukudrawa, uyakhona ukulose. So we continue preaching that, but Highlanders Football Club cannot be defined ngalo mntwana ophambanisayo.
Okay, right. Those who want to give us a call by WhatsApp, the number is 0044 74552322. 0044 7455232278. Steve, I sent you a link on your messenger. If you want to come in, I sent you a link. And anyone who wants to come in, we have got about 17 minutes or 15 minutes to Usido Nyatila. So if you want to come in, please feel free to come in and ask your mama questions. Everybody has got a right to talk about the Highlanders. Everybody has got freedom of expression. Highlanders. Everybody wants to see Highlanders doing very well. So feel free to come in here. If you see me making mistakes, don't ever assume that someone who is behind the screen is always right. I can make mistakes. I'm a human being, so I'm not trained to ask the Highlanders questions. I'm only trained to have better manners of talking to people. So if you want to come and ask Undumi, feel free. Don't be afraid. This is your platform. Right. Steve, I've added you lapana. Check your messenger to help down. Steve Gaston. Equally lapana, your team. Well done, guys. At Philip and Dumi, keep the home fires burning. See, we are trying to Mildred, lapana, Osiswami. Well done, guys. At Philip Ndumi, not Dumo, sorry. Keep the home fires burning. See, then lapana. Alan Ngonyama, that is my uncle. Mananzam umfanga umalumami. Umalumam lo, umalumam sibili. Ayikho ukuthi umalumami. Angikwazi ukuthi umalumami ufuna ukungena nge-messenger mana ngizama umthumela ilokhuzeni ngimthumele angene. Anyone wants to come in, feel free. Bamba njalo Jakhel Dala. Wathi ngufakele i-question laphana ngisamelele ku-add abantu. Ndoda lalamuhla ngithanda ibhola lenyawo ngilifundiswa iboss mana sibone futhi nyathi baba ya nanko omunye umbuzo lapha. Right, mana zama udinga abantu abafuna uku-add lapha. Umalumam Alan sibone. Still Mzithe ngena phakathi. Naso umbuzo wakho Ndomi Alan. Uyabona leyo ngiyakho leyo nyathi baba ngicela ibhozo iqhubele.
Ngiyayibona point ka Michael Maseko, and all I can do is to convey that message to the leadership back home go Bulawayo.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Mana sibone lapha. Ngifuna ukuthi khona mbhale yonke uyakhonakala bala lapha sizwe lapho Jakhel Dala salokhusi.
Ukhuluma nge-issue yokuthenga i-stadium. I think at the moment let's work on clearing the debt, because singathenga i-stadium sethi bengabe phela abantu bekhoti bezosthatha i-stadium leso ngoba siyakoleta abanye abantu izimali. So that is why I'm saying let's clear the debt and move forward. Ngoba ma uneskolete, you are always living in fear, because anytime they can even come and take whatever you owe. So if we plan on making on building our own stadium, they will come and take that stadium if we still owe.
Okay. Right. Steven, mana mbhale inamba leyo ukwenzela ukuthi abafuna ukumfonela. Mana mbhale inamba leyo ngibona ukuthi yenze abafuna ukumfonela ngoba kukhanya ngani maybe abanye kwehluleka but 047455232278 siyenzele labana abafuna ukuthi bona bafone isikhathi singakahambi. Naso lapha inamba ibhalelini phansi, bhalanini inamba phansi. Right. Nyathi baba ngicela ibhonke. Kuyakhonakala yini usibona ibhoso izithengele i-stadium sayo that uyibalile le mana simelele abantu bathathe inamba. Guys, feel free. uBernard laphana uthi ngimthumele ngizakuthumela ilink Bernard, ngiyawuthumela ilink kathesi mana.
Can I just give me 10 seconds? I want to do something in 10 seconds.
Yes, continue. Yes, continue. Yes. Bakwethu, feel free bakwethu. Sikhulumele mana ngizama udinga uBernard. Steve Sithole mzithe ngikuthumele ilink ku-messenger laphana kumbe inamba inaso laphana ufone direct mana ngitike uBernard umalume uAlan Ngonyama ngikuthumele ilink malumami Bernard laphana ukuze ngikuthumele lawe ilink Bernard Ngano sibone Bernard Ngano, I'm sending you the link Jakhel Dala. Okay, mana sibone laphana ngikuthumele ilink laphana. Hi, right. Khanya abantu asebefuna ama-link sebebaningi kodwa ke let's try by all means ukuthi sithumele wonke umuntu. Steve sikumelele laphana. Bernard sesikuthumele ilink then abafuna inamba sophendukile Jakhel Dala. Right. Nyathi icela ibhola lesi sibalile yini kuyakhonakala yini ukuthi ibhoso izithengele i-stadium sayo that izokhona ukukhokha uyi-ansile leyo.
Yeah, ngi-ansile ngithe mina it is a good idea, but to invest on such kufuna imali eningi, and you cannot invest on a stadium then at the end of the day begcine besithathele stadium lesi ngenxa yokuthi siyagolota. That is the reason why I'm asking for everyone to support the Highlanders Club debt clearance campaign ekuqaleni.
Right, so ungene umfana handsome lapha ukuthi uzasithathela wonke umuntu lapha, umfana lapha umzithe uSteve lapha mfana. Steve kunjani?
Bra Philip, right?
Si right mfana. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Kunjani wena?
No. Mina amanzi ogeza ngawo yiwe ngwanatha Steve. Right, naso indaba Steve.
Yeah, okokuqala ngithanda ukuthi ngibonge wena Philip ngokuba le awareness ngendaba ye-team yethu Highlander. Okwesibili ngithanda futhi ukubonga ubaba uNyathi. Siyabonga kakhulu ubaba uNyathi ngento oyenzayo. It's very rare ukuthola abantu abapassionate kakhulu abangenza into enjengaleyo yenzileyo wena. Njalo nje okukhona ukuthi at times abantu uyangizwa Philip?
Yeah, uzwa kakhulu.
All right, okay. Yazi ukuzibeka in that position ozibeke kiyo ikakhulu uma sidila ngemali. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It shows a lot of passion, a lot of desire for a team. So siyabonga kakhulu by doing that. Well, Philip, just to let you know, you're also live on 263 Media on YouTube. So that's why ngibuze umbuzulwana ukuthi abantu bebekwazi ukuthi kathi indaba le vele iqala ngaphi iya ngaphi yani. So just to let you know ukuthi you're also live on a different stream. Mina umbuzo ndawo lapha ukuthi all right, imali lesisirezile singakhuluma into eziningi, but is there something about the current leadership yethu kubhoso okumele kuhlolisiswe kahle kukhangelisiswe nje kahle khona phana? Do we have the right people to move our club forward? Given the situation esikiyo nale sithola ukuthi kulo izinto eziningi eziphumayo onhlanhla sebethe kwathi look, I'm not having a go at anyone, but I'm just asking now ukuthi do we have the right people leadership such that into zama ukuthi siyenze lapha ingaphumelela ibhoso ingasela squarete moving forward? I know what isquarete less has been ongoing for years, but there's something that has made the square list sibe khona. Njalo nje I'm not saying ukuthi awula club engila square. Ngoba even Philip lapho hlala khona le labana abayi-red balasi square angithi.
Yeah.
So
continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Mina umbuzo wami kahle usekuthini khona kathi vele do we have the right people in the right positions to move Boso forward, given the current climate, given the current situation, given the current Zimbabwe situation? Have we got the right people who can manage our club with what we have or what we can raise as a community?
Yeah.
Okay, Nyabunga. Maybe ngisaphendula lo mbuzo bengicela ukuthi ufake ama-account details laphana Philip, FNB account details.
Ngisenza njalo. I've just received a message from the other guy we are supposed to do interview. So what I know is actually watching this program, so we can continue until we finish it. He's a Highlanders fan. So let's continue, guys. Let's continue and
okay.
Let's invite as much as we can. Today we want to eye on this. People so now says hamba lapha lo Steve sithole into right.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Nyabonga. Ngingakaphenduli bengicela uexplainer ukuthi ngiphendula as a Highlanders Football Club supporter. Ngiphendula I'm actually ngiu-chairman we-Supporters Association eSouth Africa. But ekuphenduleni kwami ngiphendula as a Highlanders Football Club supporter personally. Okokuqala i-initiative leyi ngicabangile ngenxa ukuthi ngibona some changes in the ways that the financials Highlanders have been running in the past 2 years. In the past 2 years, for example, there hasn't been an increase, I can say, in the debt. The club has been trying to live with what they get under the tough circumstances. So that made me ngibe lesibindi ukuthi ngikhona ukuthi ngebantwini ngithi kanti kunganjani ukuthi sihlanganele isikole lesi sisikiye. But before ngikwenza lokho, I spoke to the leadership esekhaya about my idea, and I was clear also ukuthi, because I know ukuthi lami angeke ngiphonge ufake imali engisebenzayo mina ngisebenzela abantu abami. That's the first thing. So angeke umuntu ephonge ukuthi ifake imali nje uyiphosela endaweni. So lami ngumbuzo engizibuze wona ukuthi if sikwenza lokho kusasa asoze sizithole futhi sesiphakathi kwama problems. So izinto engizibuzileyo and ngathola iassurance. But enye into kumele ngiyitsho ukuthi i-economic situation yaseZimbabwe inzima, idinga ukuthi thina njengabalandeli beHighlanders sibuye nemizamo ehlukeneyo ezosiza abantu abasekhaya ukuthi labo bethole ukuthi bethi run the club better. Kulama ideas araisiweyo lapha amaningi kakhulu. Kulama ideas araisiweyo, for example, about the clubhouse, ukuthi i-clubhouse liyana kumele ibise imali ekhaya. So kulama ideas araisiweyo about ukuthi why not have a milling company ithengisa impuphu Highlanders. So those are ideas ezikhona ukuthi someone can come up with a milling company and talk to Highlanders, ethengisa impuphu Highlanders, ithole some portion of imali. But in terms of leadership esekhaya, I don't have personally angiboni based on our financials reporting, angiboni kule nkinga enkulu. But at the end of the day, leadership is I saw into echuzwa ngumuntu oyi-1, into ehlanganelwa ngabantu ku-AGM then bechoose. So that part mina ngibone ngathiwa ayiso into engingagxila kiyo kakhulu. But the bottom line is we don't expect to put money to clear debt and kusasa sivuke sesinesinye isikwelede. That is very clear.
Right. Ukhulume nge-clubhouse lapho ukuthi probably i-clubhouse can be an income generating project ngowayo, i-Jura Hall, uku-advertise ku-Jura Hall. Khathesi i-clubhouse ngithe ngisekhaya nje ngike ngadlula e-clubhouse lapha. I-state se-clubhouse sona ngokwaso vele sesirongo kabe i-state se-clubhouse. So uthengisa izitshwala, you know, how can we then transform state as a clubhouse to generate income? Yet, this is where I go back again to leadership here. Looking at the state of our clubhouse.
Steve?
Yes.
What I'm saying, continue with the questions because sometimes you have to answer for.
Yeah. So, thanks, Span. State as a clubhouse said to Gule problem. So why has it, I know what this is not the platform to do that, but I want, you see, in order for us to resolve something, we've got to kind of go into the root of the issue here. Ngoba ngingakanyela istate se clubhouse sethu. Gule problem. Yeah, February, beginning of March.
Yeah, it was the state of the clubhouse was.
I think I understand. I fully agree. Also, I think into kumele siyenze njengabanikazi be-Highlanders is that we need to talk about these things. Mina ngiyakukholwa ukuthi raising points asikho kweyisa, kodwa nxa ungumuntu oku-leadership umele ulalela ama-points wonke lawana then ulungise lapho ugobe khona. And just 2 months ago or 3 months back, we had an AGM in the clubhouse. So So I asked myself, ukuthi, all the members at the Bekopana, were they happy about that? Uzothola ukuthi mhlawumbe they were not happy, but abakhulumanga. That is another problem. So abantu kumele izinto ezimbi esizibonayo sizikhulume ngoba omunye umuntu engeke akubone. But what I know as of today is that there is work eyenziwayo eClubhouse laphana ukuzama to ukulungisa ama-grounds. For example, the club is actually going ukuyabhadala ukuthi ipractice kwamanye ama-ground when we've got our own grounds. That is also a problem. But I'm glad ukuthi as we speak right now, they are trying to fix those grounds because iball ikhona ukuthi belungise lona. But now we need to see ukuthi yikulungisa kuphela kumbe yikuvala. So let's see in a month or two ukuthi kuzalungisa. But as we speak right now, there is work happening at Clubhouse.
Nansi indaba Steve.
At least there is hope, and uma sisizwa nje from somebody who's not in the immediate leadership per se, who's somebody who's very passionate, it gives us hope. Yazi uthi ngibe ngikhangela Philip la ukuthi isikweletu sebhoso, I literally calculated it and rounded it off to the nearest figure ngafaka nje yaba 800,000. Angithi isikweletu sebhoso sona ngokwaso kuthiwa isingama $, so isiwo eco cash labo RTGS angithi kuthi ukuthi ngerate nje ekhona namhlanje nje singabe sithi maybe ku50 khorapho kumbe kubani, it just amounts to just over £12,000. Ngingazi Philip, but ngambe sure i-team yezwe lonke nje singehleleka nje ukuthi sibhadale ile 12,000.
No, I think I want to be honest. Can you hear me, Steve?
Yes, I can hear you, Philip. Yes.
I think the problem we have, let's be honest here. I'm a fan of Highlanders. And the problem we have is we don't love one another, Steve. Let's not run away from the truth. Don't love one another. We have a problem. Steve, me and you, we have been in groups, so many groups on my WhatsApp. You know, Highlanders, see the WhatsApp group, I'm name. You don't know when you come up with your points, just we raise some points on another platform here, WhatsApp. But why can't we do this and do this? And then when you want to appear, you know, once you tell me things like that, Steve, how can I move on with, I find that there are some people who think they are first-class citizens of the team. And then there are people who think they are second-class of the citizens of the team. We need to do things like that. People like Nyati, you need to address things like that. When we started this program, Steve, we said we don't want tribalism. Did we say that, Nyati? We don't want pick and choose. Because if we let people do what we want, that's how we don't achieve.
I think Steve akukhulumayo is exactly what made me come up with this initiative.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, it is possible to clear this debt next week. And all mina engakutsho ukuthi trust inzima ukuthi uyibuilde ebantwini. So that is the reason why I'm saying, personally, we have to make sure that there is transparency. That is why after about 2 weeks of starting this initiative, I spoke to Uriki at Chronically. We told him exactly how much we had raised, because we are trying to have as much transparency as we can. Because if we fail to be transparent in this initiative, tomorrow tomorrow, if there is another person who's trying to assist the Highlanders, it will be Highlanders in Mali to start the year. Then Highlanders will be the best sponsored team in Zimbabwe. But now it all boils down to trust and transparency from the end to the end.
How happy are the players of Highlanders? I know it has got nothing to do with you, but you are part of it. How happy are the players, though? Are they happy? Can you see that? You can see these boys are, they are just playing. I've seen the Highlanders, they lose a lot of good players. Am I right, Steve? Also, talk about our players has been bought to Dynamo. Our players, yes, they want money. They are hungry. Even in Lami, any company like this, they offer 54 pesos. But how happy are these players?
Okay, before I answer that question, ngicela ukuphendula i-question efakwe nguMichael laphana. Angazi uyayibona na?
Yeah.
I normally do not want.
Let's read the question so that other people can actually listen. Can you read that question for us, Steve? Can you read the question?
Yeah. uMichael Maseko uthi mina mangamabi ku-leadership yebhoso ngaphoxeka last year. Thina abalandeli sahamba ku-City Council sisiyacela ibhoso ukuba bengasiduliseli i-stadium while i-leadership ingekho lapho, and at the end we won. Bona bathule lapho.
Okay. You wanted to answer that question first, Yanit. Then Steve
yes. I unfortunately it's a question late, but I need to say something. Last year I raised a Facebook. I wrote to the mayor on Facebook, to the mayor of Bulawayo, Umguni. When I complained, because the city council was making, Highlanders was paying 20% of gross. Then I complained ku page liga mayor about that. Ukuthi mayor last charge ama 20% kanti angeke kuregister ke na. Mayor replied my comment on his Facebook profile ukuthi leadership, if it comes and talks to us, we can see. When he replied me, I immediately tagged the chairman and I also tagged the CEO. And they went to communicate with council. And then the council, through their committees, they ended up reducing the debt, the percentage that the club pays. So I don't think I don't think it's as per what happened. I think as the fans, we started an initiative. I was the one who wrote on Facebook page mayor, and he replied, and then leadership, they went there and there was a positive outcome. I think on that part, at least
Okay. All right, Steve, did you want to say something before I ask a question there?
Yeah. So again, and I want to Mr. Maseko lapana laye ungena ngendaba leadership. Philip uzile wena wathi ama players awebhoso wona I happy na, and umbuzo nalo uyabona Philip, mina ngibelieve into A1. Yeah, ama players, they can move from one team or another. Yeah. But for a team enjenge Highlanders, players should be queuing up to join Iposo rather than players going out of Iposo. We are totally sure.
Yeah, yes.
Iposo, brand Iposo should be making the players want to play for our team. Rather than players then going to look ukuthi bazahamba bebhadala imali engcono somewhere. This is Highlanders we're talking about.
That is true. But for that to happen, engufisayo mina for that to happen is that Tina as the fans, Tina as the supporters, Tina as the owners, we play a part in that. And unfortunately, Highlanders of yesterday found itself with Bulawayo as gone to ziyathunga. Ngitsho lapho. What I'm trying to say is Highlanders found itself as isekhaya gone to ziyathunga, where companies were running, where companies were employing people, where companies were employing abantu, and those same people ngabantu ade behamba begcwala stadium. Now Highlanders finds itself iko ntuthu zazithunqa. Angazi ukuthi ayitholi point yami. Highlanders finds itself iko ntuthu zazithunqa, meaning companies are closed. Abantu abasakhona ukuya stadium. Ama companies which were sponsoring Highlanders are closed. So it takes me and you now to come with innovative ways. Esingabona ukuthi laba bantu abaku leadership, everyone in leadership will always to be a good leader, you work with other people. So mina nawe, whatever ideas esinazo to try and assist them with, okay, now sikwantu tuzazithunqa, what can we do now? Because still the club must run. You understand? What can we do now? Because the club must still run. So this is to try and make Highlanders be back to where it was. Otherwise, surely speaking,
ngiyabuza something that uyabona kudala kwakule team ethiwa yiMazulu koBulawayo lapha. IMazulu yayijayele ukutraina lapha okuthiwa yiGolden Blake. Yayibona indawo lana thinking uRobert.
Yes.
Is that Robert Mugabe? I can't remember whether it's it must be towards North End in Ireland.
Yeah.
Right. Ukhulume ipoint wena wathi iHighlanders isikhona khathesi ya isiko intuthu zazithunqa, which means the level of support for Highlanders, because people cannot afford ukuya eBhoreni, has now gone down. Njalo nje lapha siyakhuluma nje sisithi istadium uCity Council bavele bayadula bona ngokwabo. Would it not be, maybe for those who are in the positions to influence eBhoreni, be a better solution for our team and training facilities to utilize that vacant area eyayisetshenziswa yiMazulu? Because I remember at one time, I think, if I'm not wrong, Philip Lonyat, iMazulu yadlalela ama-Premier League games ayo khona phana phela.
I think it's a good point, but now also with the new laws which came into effect in terms of AMA stadiums, the stadiums need to be inspected and approved for Premier Soccer League games. For your own information, this season, I think it was only BF, Ngezi Stadium and Platinum Stadium, which were approved as of last month.
But was that not for international? Was it not for international games though?
No. The Premier Soccer League also approved stadiums.
Right. Okay.
The Premier Soccer League also approved stadiums. So, for us to be able to get that stadium to the Premier Soccer League standard, something which is a lot of money, but it's an initiative. For our games where we know that we are associated with fans, then we use those other smaller stadiums. It's a good initiative also. You can even maybe look at like Iluveve Stadium, for example, which our games lawana where we know that there will be less fans. Maybe let's use Luveve stadiums because it will be cheaper. And then for bigger matches like Caps United, Dynamos, we go to BF. It's another option which can help us cut cost. I think also it must be considered.
So how do you maintain the stadium in Yati? I'm talking about Iloni and other things and whatever, you know. I mean, I haven't been to Papa Phil's. I think no. I went to Papa Phil's when I was covering Madagascar. No, that African team which was playing against the Mauritius. And the stadium, I wasn't happy with the stadium. How do you maintain that? You pay for the water, for the what? How do you maintain all those things, that stadium?
If you remember when I explained, most people, when they see Ama stadiums full, they question why Highlanders is not having money. You remember I said for every $1 paid in the stadium, the club gets about 30 cents from that. Now, what happens is the council, stadium is owned by a council, and almost all stadiums in Zimbabwe are owned by council, except like Ama stadiums, which are owned by the company, the Platinum, Ama Platinum. Now, what happens is, the City Council, for example, it owns Rofaro Labana. It says we are going to take 20% of the gross. Imali yonke ebhadeleyo start at 20%. According to Ama bylaws, in my ngendlela understand ngayo, imali liyana is supposed to be channeled back to Ama stadiums for development and to make sure ukuthi ama loan are right. Now, the question now is that money channeled back to those stadiums? Because the club only hires the stadium, and then the council will say, okay, no problem, use the stadium. We are going to take 20% of that. And that 20% is supposed to come back and develop the stadiums. So I think it is the duty of the clubs and the Premier Soccer League to go back to councils and make sure that councils bring back that money to the stadiums. But it's not the clubs who maintain the stadiums.
I got Steve here who wants to donate here Ipoho so that we can maintain our loans. So do I have to go via the council and get the permission again? Because do you understand what I mean? So it might cost a lot, but he wants to donate Ipoho. Let's just say he wants to donate Ipoho. So do I have to go to the council again and say we want to get a sponsorship for Ipoho? Or we can Ama stadiums are owned by the council. So now, Maufunu donate is ball, APF, we are supposed to go to the city council. But Maune ball, often we donate for a clubhouse, then that one you must go to Highlanders. But for Ama council state, even if you want to do it for Rofaro, you don't go to Dynamos or Caps United, but you may look at the city council say Harare because Yibo Abanigas stadium. Okay, Steve, do you have anything to ask?
No, I just wanted to support Iko's enzwe Baba Unyathi. I mean, as I said to Manqalisa ku-intro yami ukuthi uyazi putting yourself in that position where people will also question ukuthi how safe is our money. It is a very noble idea, and I want to clap for you, Baba. Because you've done well, and I would like to say keep it up. Philip, I would have to go now. I will see you on the other side. I still have to maintain this stream on the other channel.
No, thank you so much, my big brother. I appreciate working with people like you, Steve. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Guys, I sent a link to Justin Sikosana. I sent you a link on Messenger. And then for those who want to give me a call, you can call me on Messenger. I say we are about to wrap up. We don't want to simply there's a lot. We are going to bring a lot of people in this platform. I am prepared to work to bring Abadibe Highlanders. Skosana, I sent you a link. Baba Skosana, I sent you a link. Ubana ungene. So now ungangena. I will appreciate. And then ukhona omnye ngimthumele ilink laphana ukuthi kona sithi khaphu ngamafitshane siqede ngoba unyathi ngifuna ukuthi kona aphenduke futhi ngokuhamba kwesikhathi. I know probably the reason why ungasoze ukwanise ukuthi kona ungithole maybe is because he is not a friend of mine, but I think he can, or you can call the number. Let me put that number again for those who want to call. It's a WhatsApp. You can use that number as a WhatsApp. Libuze nje ulokuzeni ijahe udala unyathi ama questions amabili amafitshane simkhulule been here since for a long time. Ayekudla inandos yakhe ujahe udala. So where is Highlanders in the next 5 years under your leadership with your guys?
First of all, I was just South Africa chapter chairman. I said it was for the past 3 years. So it's 2018, 2019, 2020. This is the end of my leadership as a chapter as a chairman. Then next year in January they will elect a leadership again. But my vision is that let's remember Uguti Highlanders Football Club in the next 6 years. In the next 6 years, Highlanders will be turning 100 years.
Yeah, I think it is it.
All right. Ya mana kanjalo bamba njalo Maseko. Ubusakhuluma laphana Jakala Onyaka.
Bengisithi as abanikazi be-Highlanders kumele sikhumbule ukuthi in the next 6 years i-Highlanders will be 100 years. Now my vision or isifiso sami ukuthi kumele after 5 years or 6 years city where we are coming from, we have turned Highlanders around and we have supported whoever is on leadership. And for me, whoever is on leadership, we need to support him because it's not a politics, the Highlanders. I'm just here to ask every person to support the initiative and we support whoever is in leadership.
Okay, Maseko, welcome.
Yeah, Baba. Yeah, well, okay, ngithanda ukubonga indoda lena nje nyathi. Leadership yami kunjana bengicela ukuqonza lo nyathi. Nyathi ngithe ngihamba ku city council ku meeting ye city council. Like ngisithi khona kusacela isikolo leadership engekho ebhoso. Ayikhona mina phakathi esithi hall. So angazi ukuthi khona babenze kanjani ke ngoba
esithi hall Baba Maseko esithi hall kwase kuyi council meeting to vote about reducing the debt.
Yeah.
Indaba lana yaqala, like I said, indaba lana ngayiqala mina ku Facebook profile ka councillor ka mayor, where I requested uthi what mayor, why don't you reduce this one? Mayor was saying if you want that to be done, the leadership must come and explain to us why they want that to be done. So there was work after that behind the scenes by leadership. And then from that point, the council takes that matter to our different committees. And then at the end of the day, they come to a full council meeting, which is then held at City Hall, where the councillors will then vote to accept that or not. So indaba elikhuluma ngayo lina kwase kuyindaba eyayisenzakala eCity Hall, where the full councillors, wonke ama-councillors were now there to vote to reduce that percentage or not to vote. But the umsebenzi wawusuyenziwe already behind the scenes.
Oh, okay, hayi nginasekile i-answer yakho, nginasekile baba, ngiyavuma. And then ngizobuya na kuleni ama-companies leyo ukuthi ibhoso angeke khona icele i-license ekwenza ama-companies amaningi then sibesilinda onyarazo ukuthi besixhase. Why singazenzeli thina-ke ama-funeral covers lawa kube into esicedayo ukuthi sifuna ukuthi sibe-support nasikhona sizenzele nathi. Why brand ingakhuli ngale ndlela?
Mina ngizophendula njengomlando le-Highlanders also ngithi mina the first point is to recognize njalo sibonge the work that has been given to us by whoever is giving us a sponsorship right now. And then any other ideas kuzamele thina njengabanikazi be-Highlanders endaweni zethu ezehlukeneyo sithi come up with them. But okwamanje, I think whoever is there osinikayo okuncane asibongeni ukuthi uyasinika okuncane, but behind the scenes sibe kwazi ukuthi sibone ukuthi going forward singenza kanjani. Ngibona ukuthi ngayiphendula kanjalo.
Yeah, ngoba isikhathi singakunazelisisa ne babe brainwasha those people singa challenge kini. Isingakhona ukuba challenge ama companies. So nje siyaxhasa ke ngalokho. Yabona awusakhona umuntu njani umchallenge because wena sewuhla ukuvalela ngathi siyakupha okuncane kanje. Uthiwa indlela kufanele sikubhekiseni lathi tonight.
Yeah, ngiyayizwa ipoint yakho Maseko. Yazi uqaliseni bengithe mina nxa usekhaya ungena kudla and umakhelwane wakho ekwazi ukuthi wena ukudla unakho, uzabuya for example ezokunika i1 kg yechukela, when maybe wona dumele uthole 10 kg yechukela, but wena nxa uthi vele unganayo ichukela angeke uyale. That is why ngisithi mina kuqhakathekile ukuthi thina njengabanikazi be-Highlanders, let's move Highlanders from this deep that is ephakathi kwayo, because nxa unesikwelede umuntu uzafika ukutshela ukuthi ndoda mina ngizakunika $10 ngoba uyakwazi ukuthi wena vele uyakoloda and wena asoze wenze lutho ngoba uyakoloda. That is why mina ngicabanga ukuthi kasibambaneni sikhiphe i-Highlanders kulesi sikwelede ukuze ukuthi even lo muntu oku leadership maye siya negotiate i-sponsorship for Highlanders ebe nama powers. But in my view right now, whoever is on leadership nxa siya negotiate for any sponsorship handicapped, because abantu bayakwazi vele basesikolodeni labana abantu badinga imali yokuthi diesel, badinga imali yokuthi benze lokhu nalokhu. So let's move Highlanders out of this dish and then we go forward. So I'm really asking whoever is listening ukuthi can we unite and clear this debt and make sure that Highlanders will not be in debt again.
Are you answered, Maseko?
Hayi ngiyabonga ila maningi. Yeah, singene imbuzo amadeni la baba.
Right, I've got one guy I think. Maseko, are you okay?
Hayi ngishapo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We want to see Highlanders in Sia family. So I've sent one guy okuthiwa ngugolide i-message lokuzeni ukuthi asijoin and then we'll finish in 5 minutes. Nyathi sikukhulule Jafel dala. But
okay.
awukhandi
Bengicela njalo ukuthi uqhubeke ufake ama account details laphana ukuthi abantu bekhona ukuwabona bebe bephosele kuncane. Then next week sifuna ukuthi sibe sikhuma ukuthi we have cleared Highlanders debt.
Yeah, man, thank you so much. Guys, I would love what is sibili ubabi sembijana jahalako nyathi ubabi sembijana babuye bazo explainer bazikhulumela abantu kuhambe kamnandi ngoba uyabona abantu bayayithanda into ekuthiwa transparent and kube mnandi. Yes, mana ngiwadinga ama-account laphana hayi silawo sibili sisamelele umazinyane golide laphana ukuthi angene. Ngikuthumele i-link igolide laphana i-follow the steps angaba ama-details out. Ama-message asemaningi kakhulu sengicina engasabona bamba njalo. Okay, Highlanders Club, one second. Ukhona owabhaliwe laphana.
Untini ade wafakile laphana.
Yeah, akhona somewhere. Ukhona ujafeli wabhalileyo laphana. Mana siwakhangela khona. Right, golide ngikuthumele i-link ngena ku-messenger uyikhangele uzozikhulumela then sesikhulula ijaha ihambe. Mana sibona. Oops, aphezulu akhatshana aphezulu. Right, guys, ngiyalicela bakwethu liphosele khonokho elilakho, liphosele right nanka amanye la mana sibone anti iyo lawa amanye lawa.
Yes, like online crowdfunding. We have got two platforms at the moment. It's like FNP and then it's been ne online crowdfunding. But bengicela ukuthi okwamanje ubufake i-FNP account.
Okay, ayithola ikhona phezulu. Don't worry. Okay. Siyabonga. Okay. I think man's phone. Okay. Yo, ama-message asemaningi, that's why. Okay. Abafuna ukuphosa laphana. Yo. Right. 1 second. So nanka la. Okay. Abafuna ukuphosela nanka ama-account. Golide, uyangena yini Golide? Ngikuthumele ilink laphana Golide. Ya, sengenile uGolide nangu la. Right, Jahel Dala Golide.
It's Steve ngono.
Oh, bathi etara.
Skifa love.
Thank you very much.
Philile Golide unjani mfowethu? Ngiyaphila mfowethu kunjani? Ngiphilile nami. Ya, hayi siyabonga madoda ukuthi lihlangane libe babili likhulume ngendaba eqhatheke kangaka. Iqhathekile phela lindaba. Thina manje sithe sikhula besingena nzima lapha e-stadium lesiya. Nzima. Imali ingekho senzoba ukucela ebadaleni ucela umuntu nje omaziyo nje elayinini umcela ukuthi ngicela ungwanisele imali yami mfuna ukuyabukela iHighlanders. Yabona. So mina into nje ngithanda ukuyisho ukuthi undoda lo uNyathi into ezileyi right kakhulu but Nyathi into eqhakathekile mina I believe ukuthi abantu imali bazayikhipha. Abantu vele ngeke bayiyekele iHighlanders. Yes, abantu ngeke bayiyekele iHighlanders ingene iganga ngeke. But into eqhakathekile iyona lento obuyikhuluma. Abantu bafuna ukuba kwazi ukuthi imali yabo isebenze njani. Abantu bafuna ukuthi bebekwazi ama-activities ayenzakala ku-club, i-club enkulu njenge-Highlanders. So, okunye okwesithathu, sifuna ukuthi i-Highlanders ibuye libe yiliyana endala, ibe lama-juniors. Ingaphonga kuba yi-first team emilapha. We should be able to recruit from ama-juniors yethu, abantwana bekhule bedlale ku-first team yethu. So, kumele kube le-structure. I-leadership ye-Highlanders kumele ibuye ibambane kuhlalwe phansi kube lama-plans for the club. Maybe into yonke lama-plans awuphonga uyenze okwanamuhla kuphela. No. So mina ngicabanga ukuthi indlela wena obuya ngayo i-right but manje into ezokuphoxa ukuthi kumele usebenze kanzima ukuze labana abaku-leadership labo babe accountable. Yeah, indaba ngiyayizwa Golide and okwenze ngizinikele ukuthi ngiqale initiative leyi yikuthi mina ngibelieve ukuthi Highlanders ngethu sonke njalo engikukholwayo ukuthi uma sibambana njengoba kathesi into engizibhaleleyo lapha ezikhulunywa ngabantu ziningi kakhulu yizinto okumele zihanjiswe kubadala abantu abaku-leadership ekhaya. That's the first thing. The second point is I go back to the issue of the initiative ukuthi at the end of the month, the money raised sihambise ekhaya and siyabhadala izikolodo ezikhona ukuzibhadala. And I will come back la to explain ebantwini. That is why in the during this week ngakhuluma noRicky ku-Chronicle to say Ricky, this is what we have raised. And I want you to bhala ukuthi as we speak imali esikhona imali engaka because kunabantu yazi i-transparency emalini iqhakathekile and as long as kungena transparency omunye umuntu engabe nayo imali but engayikhiphi. That is why I'm saying I started this initiative and I call upon every Highlanders son and daughters ukuthi they support and I put my name that the money will be for debt clearance campaign and will come back to give feedback. And whoever has been paid, the conditioning whoever has been paid and has been cleared, abhale la incwadi to acknowledge debt clearance and if possible on such senginika feedback kube khona even u-treasurer we-Highlanders uza confirma kube khona lalabo bantu asebebhadelwe even if it's another player kumbe i-company esiyikolodayo come ibe khona labo live ukuthi be-confirm ukuthi sesibhadele imali engaka, so that we show ukuthi we are moving forward. And at the end of the day engikufisayo mina ukuthi to prove ebantwini bakithi ukuthi united we can clear this debt. And if we do that, United Highlanders will be the best sponsored team, because singakwenza lokho next year or even this year or next year sesithi okay madoda, next year singu 1000 singu 2000 sibangaka asikhipheni ke ama 100 i-team ithi qala isizini silabo 500,000 and asidlali imali yonke esebenze khona as always must be reported clearly kusho ukuthi imali ihamba kanjani. There is no way that we must see Highlanders ukhulumile lapha no Steve ukuthi amanye ama players must be coming to Highlanders. So
exactly, yeah.
Now that ngeke ngathi ukuthi sesikontudu zazithunga mina nawe manje we must be the chief sponsors of Highlanders.
Yeah, you know, Golide and Nyat, there is one thing I want to tell Highlanders board, and I will say this with confidently, without being intimidated. You know, if I ask you now, Golide, go to your internet now, and Nyat, go to your internet now, and type in how many goals did Sibanda score for Highlanders? How many goals did we have? Nothing. We don't have a record of anything. Players, I'm just giving you an example.
Yes.
You know what? We have got a club like Highlanders. There is no history. Right. When were our players born? William Kumano. How many kids did William Kumano die? Wabachia. How many, things. If I ask you, who is a journalist for Highlanders or Travella Highlanders? Who are the Highlanders here in Egypt? Who cover Highlanders? Who is he? Also says that I'm a biograph, I'm a players here Highlanders. I'm a biograph or what you wanna Highlanders, I'm a players Angaga, Highlanders. You understand my questions? We are living.
Yeah,
I think a point yako. I think a point yako it's a valid point, Leo. And I think we've got abantu abanjengabo Love More, former chronically editor.
Yeah.
Love More Dube Laban. I think we can work with those people because I know deep down is a Highlanders person. So we can have those initiatives also to say we need that. Actually, it's a must to work on that. And it's a valid point.
Yeah. If I now, let's just say, give me one example of a Highlanders player now who is on top right now, on top. The one who scored the hat-trick against Mauritius. What's his name? That boy. The striker. Anyway.
Prince Dube.
Yes, let's just say Prince Dube right now. I'm in the UK. Probably I've got videos of Prince Dube. I want to sell Prince Dube I want to negotiate for Prince Dube for Stockport in the UK. You understand? Then I go and see the Stockport team. Then they say Prince Dube. They look, Prince Dube doesn't have a bio. They doesn't even know anything about him. So how can we sell a player when you don't have a bio of a player? Guys, we need things like this. We need cameras. We need these guys from the diaspora so that we can have Amar Lokuzeni. We do that. We do a magazine of Highlanders every week or every month. There is a magazine. Who was the player of the month? Who scored so many goals at the end of the month? Who did this? Who got so many yellow cards? Who got the red cards? All that information in our team.
Yes. Very good. Uyakhuluma lapho mfana kaSibanda liqiniso lelo khona vele ukuthi club engange Highlanders madoda liyehluleka even khona pha yakwazi ama supporters eHighlanders ahlala eJohannesburg wodwa they can contribute every year imali ukuthi iHighlanders ibizo raise imali yayo eyifuna idlalele Pirates. Oh, this year ingadlala the Pirates, next year the Chiefs, the other year the Sundowns. Ama fans angikhona ngama problems e club. Angiboni ukuthi kongona ama-supporters e-Highlanders engehluleka ukuraise imali ye-flight ukuthi i-Highlanders ibizodlala eJohannesburg lapha. Izinto ezinjalo. Yeah.
It's a clear point. It's a valid point. I mean, we can even raise more money for the club. Yeah, it's a valid point.
Yes.
My last contribution to you, I mean, before Zangena, if I ask you, Nyat, I know this one has got nothing to do with you, but you are a spokesman. I mean, you came in here, imagine today, if I just say to you, Nyat, let's go and see our legend, our Highlanders, Mercedes, William Kumar, you know, the state of the children, you know what? What are we doing as a Highlander to support the children of our legends? What have we done to say, guys, you know, but how often do I say, Nyat, let's go and say Tata Utichawana Ramos Banda Jr. You know, since the year of time city. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the son of Mercedes and what we contribute. Why are we doing? Let's show the love we have for our team. Show them. Go and dig them. If I ask you now, Nyatiniti, I'm going to UK. You know what? Yes, we have done mistakes in the past, but we can make a new, you know what? We can move forward. Guys, if you want us to be part of this team, I don't want to be anything. I'm just saying, if you want us to be part of it, involve the kids of our legends. The kids of our legends.
I think the point I raise, you know, if you remember the Panagono Steve at the Kruma Konanga Timina Tina, we need to be innovative and raise ideas and sell them to Ilokuze. So all those points, all those ideas, and you know, sometimes compassion oyenzayo, for example, for example, uthi Highlanders ihambe yanika ukudla to all abafelokazi bama-former players. That on its own will even bring more supporters to Highlanders. So it's a valid point, and I hope ukuthi mina ngiyabhala phansi, and I will make sure ukuthi ama-ideas lawa ngiyawahambisa chief executive. But even if ngiyawahambisile, we need to continue talking about these things, and we need to bring innovative ways to try and assist the club.
Yeah, because right now, when you are working with the Highlanders, you don't know whether the mother of Mercedes Sibanda is alive. You don't know whether the mother of William Kumalo is alive. You don't know whether, but the son contributed so much. So much. Anyway, let me not repeat on the same thing. So, Golide, what do you think needs to be done, and what do you think we should be coming next with the, because we are going to have Undumiso Labanye for a long time.
Mina ngokubona kwami i-management ye-club mabe funi i-Highlanders kube the best team eZimbabwe njengakudala nabanye sisesakhulu. It can. There is nothing impossible in Highlanders, nothing. It has so much support around the world. Abantu be-Highlanders siyayithanda, mina almost 20 something ngakaze ngiyibukele, kodwa ngihlala ngibuza abafana, kanti ibhosi idlala njani, kwenzakalani ekhaya? Kanti why team le singathi ike yakhothwa nguMadinde emalangeni sibe sicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe izavuka. Zero. So i-management must step up. Abadonsa amasokisi amadoda lawa, yawazi ekhaya akula employment, akula bantwana abangadinga imisebenzi, but isoccer ingenza i-community yethu ibe ngcono. So let's try ukuphakamisa ama-sports. They are very important ku-community. Philip, if you can check khona lapho e-UK ukuthi bangaka abantwana abakuma-sports o rugby obani all around abangasoze bayedinga imisebenzi emakhampanini. So mathina silekha into enjengesport siyenzela phansi, sithi abantwana baye ngaphi ngoba uyakubona ukuthi akula company umntwana azahamba edinga khona umsebenzi. So
no, the point is noted, yeah.
Yes, whenever you are a leader entweni ezinjengesport, please be accountable. Enye into emfuna ukuyitsho ukuthi mina as an individual, as long iHighlanders ingangikhubanga kungalanto enye engikhubileyo engingayiboni ihamba kahle guys, khonoko okuncane engilapho angithi ukuthi just because of i-problem le eyenzakeleyo, and I find it wrong ukuthi iHighlanders ibuye kithi isibone ukuthi sokulama problems amakhulu. No, very kumele behlale bekhona, kumele lihlale lilathi. Yiko ukuthi sithole ama-best players njengokuthi manje isizini mayiqala kuyinjengoba ubusitsho ukuthi kungona sicontribute. iHighlanders can sign best teams ngemali esicontribute best players ngemali esisicontributileyo team. So ngabahlale be in contact lama supporters. iHighlanders angikwazi ukuthi ngayifanisa lana. Iclub enkulu kakhulu. Akula muntu wakobulawayo kumbe eHarare khona ngale ongathi mina iHighlanders kangiyithandi. You can support Dynamos, you can support any team, but iHighlanders ngeke uvume wena iphuma ku Premier League ye-club yeZimbabwe. Angeke ukuvume ukuthi relegate. Ungayilandeli iHighlanders ukuthi ngakho iHighlanders uzilandele, but ukuthi relegate, I don't think there is anyone in Zimbabwe no office ukuthi wenzakale leyo.
No, that's
No, so I siyabonga madoda asebenzeni sibone ukuthi kuzokwenzakalani.
Thank you very much for your imali oyifakileyo siyayibona singenile. Thank you so much.
Iye film mina ungakaqedi khona abo film nganami. Mina imali lenzayifaka kuze kuthiwe wo. Makusenza ukuthi ngifaka for 5 years ngizafaka 500 every month for 5 years, it's okay.
United will clear this date, and going forward United will sponsor Highlanders.
Yes, I've already started ngifakile namuhla. Next month ungangibuzi vele ngizayifaka ngabuzwa. So ngizafaka every month 500 every month ngizayifaka.
Siyabonga Golide, and what I can promise you is no cent will be diverted. That one I promise.
Yeah, ayasebenzeni sibone mhlambe kuzoba lokubeli.
No, ngiyabonga.
Vele sokukhona.
Hayi lami ngiyabonga kakhulu. Ngibonga kakhulu umfana kaSibanda kuletha undoda lo la lapha. At least manje maybe sizanatha amanzi ayehle kwelinye ilanga sesibona impumela zakhona.
Hayi ukulunga kuyalunga madoda. Yesterday United kuyalunga.
Ngincitha amajesi eHighlanders vele ngaze ngamfuna ukulithenga kwathiwa asithengisele umuntu lo thina simthengisele ngonyasi.
Hayi akwenzakali lokho. Ijesi ngelomuntu wonke noma ungazi ugqoke ungazi ugqokele Caps ngapha, ugqokele Highlanders ngapha, ugqokele Dynamos ngapha, as long ulithengile.
Yes.
No, sizaorganize. No, thank you so much Golide.
Sharp madoda siyabonga kakhulu.
Thank you so much.
Sibonga kakhulu Golide.
Sharp.
Yathi. Hayi. Siyabonga kakhulu Jahel Dala nyathi. I hope abantu, you know, for those who want to contribute abafuna ukufaka izimali nansi inamba lapha ni Highlanders Football Club FNB account, a very good account lami le FNB ngiyayithanda i-account le FNB account lapha i-account number lapha ngo 62 7838030002 i-Braamfontein i-branch i-code branch code ngo 2506 ikhona ku screen lapha. Guys, thank you so much Ndumi. Ngiyabonga kakhulu Jahel Dala. Anytime Ndumi uyakwazi ukungithola. We need all those people. Especially Agulwiwa. You know what? We love each other and Agulwiwa, Agula Gutini. But in the Benyakulumileo Liana journalism, we need history and whatever. If they are failing, I'll end up writing to them. I'll do that because I want to see history Highlanders. It was chairman South Africa ngubani. I need to have a book le Highlanders every week Highlanders so every month. Every week is super every month. We need to do that. We will not write away Highlanders. We will not photograph away Highlanders. That is what we want.
No, siyabonga kakhulu kule point lapha nerezwa ngusinyolo laphana ethi simkhumbuza obaba wakhe laphana kuyinto enhle kakhulu. Abadala labana siyababonga kakhulu bayisebenzele iHighlanders lapha bakhona kabalale ngokuthula. Umsebenzi ususalele thina madoda labo sisi ukuthi angeke iHighlanders ife in our hands. Mina personally, nxa engafa engikutshoyo ukuthi it will not because of me. I will make sure ukuthi I act in a transparent manner, and engufisa is all your support.
Thank you so much, Chafel Tala. Thank you so much.
Ngibonge kakhulu nami.
Ngamafitshane kuyinofuna ukuvalisa abalaleli.
Ngithanda ukubonga nje wonke umuntu obe ingxenye yale live broadcast, and I once again call upon all the sons and daughters of Highlanders all over the world to support this Highlanders Football Club debt clearance initiative. And I promise that no cent will be diverted. Asihlanganeni bantu bakithi, and next week or end of the month, I will come back to report ukuthi we raised how much and we have cleared how much. And I call upon all of you to support us. FNB account in South Africa, and then there is also a link where you can use the PayPal or credit card. Esayifaka also profile ka Philip Sibanda. Siyabonga kakhulu for all your support. Highlanders iteam yethu sonke. Highlanders will not die if me and you play their part. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you so much, Chafel Tala. Thank you so much.
Ngiyabonga.